What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? I'm just saying VB here, filling in for Mike while he's over in the Philippines. We have another video reaction that we're going to get into. Cameron just went in the archives on Jim Jones. So let's see what he's talking about and get this started.
But he always did beats, six-figure diggy, always did beats. So he had little home studios and little gadgets back in the days that the average person would have. Nowadays, everybody can get whatever, but he would go get turntables and all this stuff that people wouldn't have. So we started doing mixtapes and, not mixtapes, we started doing songs in his crib in Esplanade Gardens. And we was like, word, he out the studio. So me, Mace, and Bloodshed used to be at Digger's house doing little, little raps. We didn't even take it seriously. It was like, come on, man. Like, we didn't, this Diplomat shit or record deal shit was far-fetched. It wasn't even some shit that we thought about. So, cool. We doing stuff. So now, time goes on. Mace, I went to college. Mace is a year older than me. Mace went away to college first. He went to college and he got kicked out and came back and met this dude named Kuda Love. Kuda Love taught Mace how to be pretty. He was Murder Mace, Tough Rhymes, all this other stuff. Kuda Love is the dude who taught Mace, like, nah, Playboy, you gotta rap for the girls. Yo, you the one who gotta do this for the females and all this other stuff. And Mace followed that. And he met Puff. And he ended up getting signed with Bad Boy. So it's like, oh shit, Big L was one thing, because not dissing Lord Finesse and DITC, them niggas was dope. The whole DITC was dope. But Puff had this flamboyant shit about him. So it was like, oh shit, this is next level shit getting signed with Bad Boy. Oh shit, the way Mace got the wave right now. You know what I'm saying? So Mace didn't have an album out yet. So he was running around, just with the deal. So pause that right there because I skipped those apart. So we doing mixtapes. Back to when I was saying we doing mixtapes. Me, Blood, and Mace. I would see Jim from time to time. My grandmother lives in 1199. His aunt lives in 1199. So, on the weekends you go see your grandmother, or twice a month you go see your grandmother, whatever. I would bump into him there and be like, okay, what's up? Just some what's up shit. Hey, what's up? What's good? He like, yo, Cam, what's up? I'm like, ain't nothing, man. He's like, yo, I heard y'all on the mixtape, on Ron G mixtapes, doo-wop mixtapes. He's like, yo, I heard y'all, I got the crib. My grandmother passed away. God bless the dead also. Come through, come hang out. So we like, all right, cool, whatever. But we wasn't really hanging out with Jim. And there's no shade. We wasn't really hanging out when we knew him. But we wasn't really hanging out with him like that. So we see him again. Yo, come through, man. I got the crib. Y'all can come hang out, whatever. So we like, yo, at this particular time, I had just got kicked out of college. Mace had the deal, but the money ain't sink in yet. He just got the deal, so he's still living in Harlem with Kuda Love. And we like, yo, fuck it, let's go see what's going on in Jomo house. His name was Jomo, and I'm not, this is no diss. His name was Jomo. So we like, yo, let's go to Jomo house, you know what I'm saying? So we go over there and hang out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had the crib, because this time, I'll stay with a bitch here, stay with a bitch there, stay at my grandmother's house, stay at her house. I never had nowhere to go. Always had somewhere to go. I could have went to my grandmother, her house, whoever. But we used to go over there and hang out, so we could smoke weed, whatever, vibe. So we was hanging out over there for a while, a few months, and Mace was like, yo, Jomo, if we gonna be with you, learn how to rhyme. You should learn how to rhyme. And Jim was like, I'm not gonna call him Jomo because y'all be taking shade, but he was like, I don't know how to rhyme, man. I don't really know how to rhyme. Mace was like, yo, it's easy. So Mace taught him the kind of format we was using to rhyme. And Mace was like, yo, do this and do it like that. Mace taught Jim how to rhyme. I'm not taking a little bit of credit for that, not even a little bit. Mace sat down with him in the room, yo, do this and do that. And Jim started taking it more seriously, like, all right, maybe I can do it. In the beginning, it was rough. Everybody in the beginning learning how to rap is rough. So Mace kept telling him, yo, do this and do that. cool. So, you know, Mace is in the street. Everybody knows Mace got the record deal. Everybody's on Mace, yo. He running into beefs in the street. I'm out there basically holding Mace down when he's in the street. He getting trapped in bitches' cribs on Kingsbridge Road. Stuck in a bitch crib. Her boyfriend downstairs, he can't get him out. I go get 20 niggas, go get Mace out the crib. All type of shit when he first got signed. This had nothing to do with Jim. This is just before Jim. Everything before Jim, I'm telling you. So, cool, he Mace running all type of beef because nobody signed with Bad Boy from my neighborhood, which was the most popular label. So what happened was, Jim must have heard some shit that niggas was talking.
I love the way he had to sip that Pepsi to wet his whistle so he could go in to tell him more of his story. It was just funny to me. It's just like, hold on, let me take a sip. I got more to say. Okay, Cam.
Shit about Mace. So he told Mace, and he was in front of his building, and he was like, yo, nah, niggas on so-and-so street said they gonna fuck you up, and they got no problem, and they got a problem with you, and fuck you, yada, 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 yada. So Mace had the attitude like, what? So you stood around and niggas talking shit about me and sat there and listened to him and didn't say nothing and didn't do nothing? Yeah, all right. So basically, me and Mace talked later, maybe a day or two later. He's like, yo, I'm not fucking with Jomo because he around niggas who talking about me. And if you fuck with him, that's on you. But I'm not being around no niggas who talking about me and you gonna stand there and let them talk about me and not defend me and say nothing to me, say nothing about it. So he basically was like, he ain't fucking with Jim. So I was like, damn. Now at this time, Mace started moving a little funny. So I'm like, damn, you know, we've been at Jim house, this going on maybe like 10 months, going there, hanging out over there, Bloodshed, me, or whatever. Not living there, hanging out there. So basically, Mace heard Jim, but Mace was doing funny shit. Mace started now the album come out next year. So Mace getting millions, and now that I'm older, I kind of see the position Mace was in. At this time, Mace was older than me, and I was young. I couldn't understand how he was moving, and I didn't care. We flying to Seattle doing the show. He put us on commercial. He take private by himself. It's 9 seats on private. This nigga fly private, though he could be alone on the plane plus commercial. He's doing all type of crazy, weird shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, man, you know what? I ain't fucking with Mace no more neither, you know what I mean? Because this dude is moving funny, and I know him. This nigga, like I said, we grew up together. I knew Mace literally since I was 10. But you gotta realize, Mace was 22, 23 years old with about 7, 8 million. I know some niggas 30, 35 years old that wouldn't know how to act with 8, 9, 10 million dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand it back then because I was just in the mix with him. But yo, you gonna lose your mind. You 22 years old with $10 million. It's cool. You gonna lose your mind. You definitely gonna lose your mind. So I was like, yo, man, fuck Mace, man. I'm a fuck with Jim. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily fuck with Jim, saying, this my nigga, I fucked with partner Lynch from Vera. End up giving me a record deal because Biggie liked the way I rap. So cool, I get the record deal. Boom. After I get the record, I'm like, now I got a deal. Cool. So Mace ended up coming back, being cool. He do the Horse and Carrot song, he do the 357 video or whatever. And then he wanted paper, he wanted money to be in the Horse and Carrot video. And niggas was like, come on, Mace, you charging to be in the video? But I understood, now I understand. Back then I didn't see it. So now it's like, fuck Mace again, he don't want to be in the video. God damn, man. Fuck, I'm trying to pop like you popping. I'm your man. Used to wear my sneakers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mace was the master of taking your old sneakers and making them look new, and you be mad you gave him your shits. You be like, damn, what the fuck you did? Restoration wasn't out. I don't know what kind of toothbrush that nigga had to get them motherfuckers back looking brand new. But he was the master of taking my old clothes and sneakers and making them shits fucking brand new, my nigga. So he don't want to do the Horse and Carrot video. He was like, man, fuck Mace again. You know what I'm saying? Part 2, fuck Mace, whatever. So now I'm doing on my first album. I put Jim on my first album also. He's on my first album. You know, he's not lying. He was in the studio with me. when I got my first album, the whole time, everything. But just what I'm trying to tell you is, from this point on, this is what I'm gonna start talking about Jim. I just have to give you who I grew up with, because a lot of people be like, oh, y'all grew up together and this, that, and third. And it's not nothing bad. It's cool. We met. You know, 19, 20 years old. It's not nothing bad about that. So I got the deal. You know, I'm not going to front. Jim was there. We was writing rhymes, everything. He was on my first album on a song with me and my mother. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I go gold, but the money ain't really crazy. The money ain't right. Money ain't really right. So now I take my money and I'm in the streets. I take my money and get in the streets with my money. I'm like, fuck this shit, man. I can't. Once you move to Jersey, you can't move back to Harlem. Because I done moved, took my first advance, moved to Jersey. Man, listen, I ain't going back. If I got to fight scrape, whatever, I'm not going back to Harlem. And the Harlem y'all people know now is not the Harlem I'm talking about. This was.
True words have never been spoken. Once you move to Jersey, you're not going back to Harlem, honey. And that's what it is. My grandparents moved from Harlem, from the Polo Grounds, right to Jersey, and they never went back. Jersey, if you can get out of New York City and you move to Jersey, that is the come up across the board. That's the come up, especially, North Jersey. That's the come up. You made it. It's like, what is it? What's that show that used to go? The Jeffersons. You done moved on up. If you come out of New York and you move to Jersey, you done moved on up. That's truer words have never been spoken. And I'm from Jersey, so
A different motherfucking Harlem. Y'all niggas do not know the Harlem I grew up in. A different, especially my block. I'm 39 from Lenox, I'm 40 from Lenox. This was a different type of beast. This was something totally different. So, motherfucking, the money ain't right. So, loses his deal. Loses his deal at Epic. But part of the contract is they could take whatever artist had and snatch them. So basically they snatched me from and I was signed to Epic. So now I'm working on the SDE album, my second album. I'm in Jersey. My money ain't right. I'm in the streets selling crack, coke. I'm really doing this, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to do this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to even be doing this shit no more. I'm like, damn, but I got to pay the motherfucking bills. I wasn't getting no rap money. So when I got the Epic, there's a girl there, I'm not going to say her name. She the one who taught me the motherfucking music business, B. This girl taught me everything I needed to know. So she like, Cam, that dude right there, he runs marketing. This is the dude who runs promotion. This is the dude who runs radio. Tell him you on the low. These niggas all driving whatever year it was, type cars. And I'm like, yo. So then she showed me, look, this is what they doing with your marketing money. This is what they doing with your radio money. This is what they doing with your promotion money. Because I never knew the business. I was just so fucking happy to have a record deal. I didn't even learn the business. And I'm like, oh, these niggas is robbing me. You taking, I got back then, you taking $300,000 of my marketing money and going by crib. You taking motherfucking $150,000 of my radio money and you got a brand new car? I ain't have no car. I had a car, but it was the same car from my first deal. Excuse me, my 600 Benz. So I got aggressive. So I'm like, damn, these niggas is really fucking trying to play me. Boom, right there. So I'm still getting a couple dollars in the street. So I'm going to 145th to shop, 145th and Broadway to shop 3-4 times a week because I'm a fresh nigga. I'm going to get fresh. I'm going to 145th and Broadway to shop every day. Not every day, 3 times a week, I would say. New Coogie's is out, Iceberg was out, whatever was out. I'm going there to get fresh. My man Luca Brasi was there. This is a person who doesn't get enough credit in the whole diplomats movement. His name on Instagram is LS Collection. He sells the jackets now, the LS Collection joints. Luca Brasi. He used to sell CDs out of van on 145th and Broadway. So when I used to go up there to shop, he would used to try to give me CDs. That was my man already though, but he give me CDs and be like, yo, Cam. I'd be like, Luca, you can't sell me the CDs. He's like, nah, Fleet, come fuck with it. So I liked his energy. This nigga had dope fucking energy, B. He was dope. And plus he had fucking 20, 30 niggas with him out there selling CDs. The way he was selling CDs, you would think it's motherfucking crack. Nigga had to buy CDs. If you went to that store and bought some clothes out of fucking HMV or whatever, or Tower Records or whatever, we started vibing. So, you know, we chilling or whatever. I got all them, but whatever it is, he had mad niggas in the Bronx too. You mean that? He put Black and Dawn with me. Well, no, I put Black and Dawn with him. Oh, give me one of those if you watching, Black. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? These niggas is trying to play a nigga. So front, Luca had most of the niggas. Luca had 20, 25 niggas. But it was like, you know, the way the gym make it seem like he grabbed a bunch of niggas and we went down there. Nah, Luca grabbed them niggas. Luca Brazzi, LS Collection is his Instagram. LS Collection, that's his Instagram. So I made it real uncomfortable because I found out these niggas was these niggas was robbing me. Like, yo, them niggas is taking $750,000 from me out of my pocket. I made it uncomfortable. I wanted to get out the deal. I'm like, yo, nah, y'all gotta let me out the deal. I'll sign for 7 albums. I'm like, y'all niggas trying to control my life. Let me out this motherfucking deal. So we went up there every day with 30 niggas. They hired my security. It was just annoying. Niggas was like, you know what? These niggas are coming up here every day. Let these niggas the fuck out. We don't know what type of animals these motherfuckers is. You know, now mind you, these niggas is niggas in cubicles in office. I got niggas straight off 145th Broadway at the time, coming in a nigga cubicle, no haircut, no nothing, smelling like mad weed, and motherfucking just grab a nigga potato chips, eating. This nigga the niggas who's running market, they don't know who the fuck these niggas is. They like, yo, who is this nigga that's eating my chips right now? It's me, nigga. Let me out the deal, y'all niggas is bugging. So it became a headache, and they let me out the deal. Now in comes Dame Dash. I knew Dame Dash since I was like 11 years old, 12 years old. Like I said, he lived on the east side, and Dame always had these big ideas and shit, man. You know, Dame like, yo, I'm gonna run a rap label. Yo, Kim, by the time you go to the NBA, I'm gonna have a sports agency. I'm gonna do all this. Dame was 15 years old with a Maximum, the new shit. And you know, you kind of believe his own apartment at 15 years old. You see this nigga driving the new cars, and you like, well, maybe he will have a record label one day. Maybe he will do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me and Dame became cool. So, you know, when I got kicked out of college, I used to go to Dame crib too. I'd go over there. He was in the midst of messing with Jay-Z at that time. You know, nobody believed in Jay-Z. He's like, yo, I'm telling you, Jay's the best nigga. Nobody's better than Jay-Z. Jay-Z is the best, I'm telling you. And back then, this is when Jay used to rap like, like Jay had that like Das Effect flow back then. You know what I'm saying? He came on my job to battle Big L. And him and Big L, motherfucking had a battle. It was an epic battle. It was dope. So Dame is like the big time nigga on the block. You know what I'm saying? I don't know hustling, none of that. Niggas, he was just fresh. So me and Dame, when I was about, we fell out over some bullshit, and I stopped speaking to the nigga. So Rockefeller started popping. Rockefeller was popping. No. So I'm like, you know, Dame was my man, but we ain't speak for like, damn, man. The record label was popping. I feel I'm one of the nicest niggas in the world. I got really need to holler at him. So I called and reached out to Dame. My man Rel Mack, he from 142nd. Terrell, that's like one of Dame's best friends. So Rel gave me the number, I called Dame. I humbled myself, I said, look, we fell out, I really need your help right now. So he was like, all right, cool, ain't no big deal. Got me off Epic, and I signed to Rockefeller. Cool. So now at this time, Tribe Called Quest, kill him. I watch, and I'm like, yo, I need your help. Okay, boom. Tribe Called Quest. Master P, No Limit. I see, you know, people always like Cruz, you know what I'm saying? In the neighborhood. That's why you love Cash Money. That's why you love No Limit. It wasn't like, you respected the shit, you know what I'm saying? Forming the crew. Now, my childhood friend, Tashawn, on Instagram, his name is Tobe Cobain. Tobe, T-O-B-B Cobain. He like, yo, Kim, I got this dude, man, you know, he like 15. He from my block. He dumb nice, but I just think he got the wrong record deal. He signed in a bad record deal. And I'm like, yo, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Because I'm still not popping yet. You know, I'm just in the middle of, you know, back up, more on the story. Matter of fact, because this was my second album. This is before I went to Rockefeller. And I'm like, this when my shit was fucked up. I'm living in Jersey. I still got the same car. I'm like, but I started forming the crew before that. So I'm like, he like, yo, my man is nice. I'm telling you, he only 15. I'm like, I can't help myself right now. How am I form a crew? So I'm asleep in my car. My man Toe is driving my car, and I'm asleep. When he wake me up, it's some 15-year-old kid in the back of the car. And I'm like, yo, Toe, what are you doing? Like, well, what the fuck is you doing? He like, nah, this is my man that I was telling you about. His name is Jewels. And I'm like, all right, man, what the fuck? I just told you I can't help niggas out right now, but you got me here. You gonna put me in you gonna wait till I go to sleep, rock me to sleep, and basically motherfucking put some little nigga in the back of my car to rap, and I told you I don't wanna hear the shit. I can't do nothing. So I didn't say that. That's what I was thinking in my brain.
He is cracking me up with this can of Pepsi that he is drinking in between. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but yeah, I'm just focused. I'm just focused. Like, Cam is from, up top, like the rest of us. So, he's telling his story, and if you ever speak to a lot of us that's from up there, we could tell it. We could tell our story. Like, we could tell our story. Like, we definitely put in all the little intricacies of the story, and this what happened. This look, that. That's how we do. So, I'm just watching the story, or listening to the story, and just every time he picks up that can of Pepsi, I'm like, yeah, your mouth getting dry, but I understand. So.
So I'm like, all right, go ahead and rap. This nigga started, yo, this nigga spit some shit, B. 15 years old, we spit. I'm like, what's your name again, my nigga? I'm Jewels. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker crazy. I'm like, all right, I played the cool. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get with you. I get with you. I'm like, told that little motherfucker is nasty, man. But that nigga's like, I told you. Told boy his shit, man. Told like, yeah, I told you. I'm like, that nigga nasty. So I'm like, damn, I'm working on my second album. I'm like, yo, come down to the studio. So he come down to the studio. Jim is in there. Me, my homegirl, BB Guns. I don't know if Bianca's watching. My homegirl, Bianca. She was in there. So she was like, yo, he come to the studio. He be rapping and all that. And we working on my second album. And I'm like, that nigga's nice. So my homegirl, Bianca, she works for Trey Songz now and all that. But she's one of these people, too, that just no talent when she sees it and knows what's going to happen. She's always in the fucking right place at the right time. So she said, Cam, she said, yo, that kid can rap. He's cute. The girls are going to like him. And he's a star. He could sell it. I could see it. I said, I agree with you everything on if he cute or not, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me he cute, I guess he cute. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I'm like, yo, this nigga's nice, and the bitch is gonna like this nigga. So we all vibing. Now, mind you, this is now. So now Joel's a part of the crew. I start forming. I'm naming everything Diplomats. Everything that I'm like, we thinking of a name, what it's gonna be, da da. So we come up with Diplomats. I'm getting T-shirts made. I'm getting all this shit made. Diplomat. Even when we was on my second album. So fast forward, when we get off the album at when we get off the label at Epic, we go to Rockefeller. Dave gets me the deal, and he's like, "Yo, Cam, do your thing now. If this don't work for you, I'm gonna just have to give you a job." And I'm like, "Give me a job?" That was real shit though. I respected that because it's like, I don't want no motherfucking job. I can't work. I'm not going to work. But that's how cool Dave was. He's a realist. He's like, at least I can let you work for me in my office if this rap shit don't work out. And I'm like, that shit ain't rocking like that. That shit ain't going like that. I gotta win. So, boom. We still got no real money. So I'm telling Dave, I'm like, yo, Dave, we need to put Jewels on this song. We need to put Jewels on this song. And he's like, Kim, calm down, man. Go you need to get part of the crew. And Dave was like, go do a song with Bleak and Beanie. I'm like, I bet I'm doing that. Let's put Jewels on it. No, Cam. It's not time to put. You just got here. And he was absolutely right. So I'm trying to embrace myself at Rockefeller when I get there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, cool. So I get there, and you know, Jay's there, Jay-Z there. Now, mind you, I know Jay-Z before Rockefeller. That's Dame Man, you know, because them niggas was doing whatever they was doing together. Them niggas was doing whatever they was doing together in the street. So, you know, Dame had me and Duke the God, my cousin Duke the God, doing other shit. Meeting Dame. Dame used to, I know, when I met Jay-Z, straight up and down here, I know record here, I'm not, that nigga had money though. I'm not even gonna say and hold you. That nigga had money from the time I met him. He had a crib on 560 State Street. His shit was a duplex. He had fish tanks in the wall, piranhas in them joints. All that nigga got money. I can never say I don't know Jay-Z for not having money. I'm not even talking about the rapper Jay-Z. I'm just keeping it 100. That nigga, with the time I met him, he had money. Him and Tata, he was always with Tata too. Tata being always with them niggas. You know, and Dame had us doing some shit going over to his crib or whatever. So he always had paper. So when we get to Rockefeller, you know, I'm soon as I get in Rockefeller. Now, mind you, I just told you niggas jerked me in Epic. Niggas jerked me, stole my money. I know the game now. Shorty from Epic, they worked, they taught it to me. So now, as soon as I get there, yo, who doing promotion? Who doing promote? Oh, hey, how you doing? We gonna build a rapport here. We gonna build a rapport right here. Yes. You doing marketing? Hey, give me a hug. How you doing? You're right. We gonna build, yo. Look, this my crew. This my niggas. This Jim Jones. This Jewels. Yo, this my man Freaky Zeke. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, we learned the business getting jerked, so we came up there. And I was just trying to be cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, now I'm like trying to fuck with, you know, Jay's up there. I did a song with Bleak and Beanie or whatever. So I see Jay in the studio. Juan had a studio called Baseline. And I go there, and that was like the Rockefeller studio. We go down there and do the song. I'm like, yo, Jay, I did a song with everybody. We need to do a song. Fuck around and do a song together. The nigga Jay look at me and go like this. Huh? Cool, you never do the song or whatever. You don't do the song. So I'm like, cool. You know, I start popping, I do some more stuff. I ask him, like, yo, Jay, you think we can do a song together? You like, I'm like, all right, bro. So, whatever. So one day, K Slay come to see me. K Slay, you know, at this time, K Slay was he's still the drama king, but he was like, all these beefs going on. He was the one playing all the beefs. So this is around the time, I guess, I don't know if it was Ether or something else came out. K Slay played the song, but he would play Jay-Z's song. Anybody who had this record, K Slay was playing it. So he came to see me at the studio, and when he was walking out, Jay was walking in. And he said, what's up? Jay said, what's up? So Jay come in my session and be like, yo, let me holler at you. I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, you should be more careful who you bring to the studio, because what if I would have just slapped the shit out that nigga? And I'm like, what are you beefing with K Slay? I didn't even know y'all niggas had beef. Look, bro, I ain't trying to start no shit up here. I just got here. I don't want no problems. I ain't know y'all beefing. Yeah, he played this record, man. You gotta check who you bring up here. I said, cool, no problem, bro. I didn't know. But K Slay was right there. Could told him the same shit. But I'm just saying, I respected it. It's all good. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just moving on from this Jay-Z shit, because it's already like tension where it don't really gotta be no tension.
Oh, Jay-Z was mad because K Slay was playing Ether. Oh man. Let me tell you, Ether, in my opinion, but you know, what do I know? In my opinion, Ether was the greatest diss record in history as far as I know. With my little life. But yeah, because I remember when that thing came out. Woo. Nas definitely had him. That's just my opinion. But yeah, we'll keep going.
I don't even know what the fuck the tension's about. So, oh boy, me and so Jewels, you know, he come to the studio. Now, mind you, this all time, We on the way to the money. We don't really got no real money yet. It's no real money. Motherfucking Jewels still Just Blaze CD and play it. He like, yo, this beat is crazy. It's frozen. He like, yo, this beat is crazy. Yada 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 yada. So I'm like, nah, we can't steal the beat, man. We can't take it. So every day we come to the studio for a week and a half and the same CD is sitting on the motherfucking table. The same CD. And I'm like, he like, yo, we gotta take it. We gotta do it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Fuck it. No shit been sitting there for 2 weeks. Nobody doing nothing with it. So we did the old boy song. Then after that, we went back to Ohio. Now, mind you, while all this is going on, I motherfucking took my money that Dane gave me. Dane gave me a little paper for Sound Right for wasn't nothing crazy. But I took it and went to Ohio because I went to open up a club out there. Get it? I had a club. So, Luke Albrazi again. Before I go to Ohio, I want to tell you what happened. Luke Albrazi introduced me to a guy named Milk. And this is on 145th Street and Broadway. He like, yo, Kim, I got IBS and so does he. And he's like, yo, you and him got the same stomach problems. Y'all niggas should get together. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all niggas should fuck around. And I'm like, all right, let me know, because we was just vibing off our stomach pain. So when he gave me his number, I seen the 614 area code. And I'm like, yo, you live in Columbus? And he was like, yeah, I'm from the Bronx, but I stay out Columbus. And I'm like, hey, yo, man, I've been hearing some shit about Columbus, yada, 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 yada. Yo, I want to come out there and fuck with you. Because I was going to Chicago at this time anyway. I had a girl I used to mess with out there, and I had a friend out there that I used to just take 2 pounds to him, and he motherfucking flip it and then give me like, $3,000-$4,000 to take care of my shit for the month. And I had a shorty I was fucking with out there. And so Columbus is on the way to Chicago. So I went to Columbus. The nigga Milk, he got a crew of niggas, about 15, 20 niggas. And he was like, yo, you can eat out here, my nigga. The club scene is dope. It's a bunch of different stores we can open. We can get a restaurant. We can do that. I'm like, yeah, bet, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I went out there and I was like, I'm going to open up a club. So I went out there and opened up a club. I took Jewels with me and I took Freaky Zeke with me. Jim didn't want to go. Jim wanted to stay in New York. He didn't want to go out there to get to the money. Nothing, and I can't blame him because it wasn't a guarantee, but the shit turned out lovely. The shit turned out to be something crazy, you know what I'm saying? Freaky Zeke fucking ran that motherfucking club like he was fucking Sugar Ray in Harlem Nights, man. You know what I'm saying? Rather, he was quick, I was Sugar Ray. But the way that nigga ran that motherfucking club in Columbus, Ohio, we got rich. So now, it's like, yo, the rap shit is cool, but nigga, fuck that shit now. Now we got rich off the club. So I'm like, fuck this shit. So now I got time to do the Diplomat shit. So now I'm on Rockefeller, but I'm forming the Diplomat's already formed. So I'm like, yo, we on Everybody mixtape. Back then, it was like Ron G, Doo-Wop, King Capri, a bunch of people, only DJ Clue, shout out to DJ Clue, definitely DJ Clue. Everybody had, DJs only had mixtapes. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, why don't we all do a mixtape? We on Everybody mixtapes. Jewel's on this mixtape, Jim on this mixtape, I'm on this mixtape, boom, 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 boom. So we formed the Diplomat mixtape. We was the first rappers, artists ever to have their own mixtape. Now it's, yo, get my mixtape, here's my mixtape, here's my mixtape. No artist had a mixtape before I did that shit. No artists in the world had their own mixtape. You was always on the DJ mixtape.
Well, guess that's done. That these videos be ending so abruptly, and I'm like, oh, we're done, we're finished, okay. Yeah, interesting. I didn't hear a whole lot about Jim Jones, but it just seemed like, how Cameron and Dipset and all of them got kind of started and on their way and things that they've learned. So, that's all good. Being in the business, you definitely learn more from losing than you do from winning, probably. And, they had some hits, definitely, but the fact that Jay-Z was a little upset about Ether and upset that K Slade was playing it. I mean, who could not play Ether? I mean, honestly, who could not play Ether? Like, yeah, yeah. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike, and I'm just saying VB told you so. Bye, guys.